This holiday season or fourth quarter is probably going to be one of the most interesting in recent history. There's definitely been a tail off in port activity year over year, largely due to the tariff activity. And I think until that's really defined and normalized, you're going to see spotty activity at the ports. The short spike from mid-June to early July, and we're not seeing it like we normally would for August and September relative to the holiday season. And it's just really hard to tell how much of that is an impact of companies that brought product in back in January and February to beat the tariffs versus companies that are projecting a lower sales cycle for the holiday season and some of the consumer uncertainty. I think one of the biggest pivotal regions, especially in supply chain in our region, just relative to the amount of port activity, is the West Coast. And if you look at Southern California, where earlier in the year we were seeing a lot of pallet movement from surrounding markets into Southern California, that slowed down a little bit. So while there's not a lot of inventory in Southern California, there's also not a lot of pull of pallets from surrounding markets like there normally would be this time of year. And honestly, that's impacting how everybody in our industry is kind of looking beyond the holiday season. Another pocket that I would say is somewhat unique is the upper Midwest. They kind of dried up on inventory 4 to 6 months behind kind of the rest of the country, and they're still fairly tight on inventory, especially on A grade and the higher grade recycled pallets. The pallet supplies in the upper Midwest is tighter than the rest of the country right now, and that's creating a little bit of competition for cores. It's compressing the spread a little bit, making it a little bit interesting out there as people compete for that supply, but are still trying to figure out how that's going to impact the finished good pricing eventually. Obviously, Black Friday's the day that probably the most pallets are emptied of any other day of the year. And just our ability to help our customers keep their docks cleared through those holiday spikes where they're emptying the pallets, they need to get them out of their way, and we can clear them off the dock. And that just comes back to our footprint. It's unmatched by any of our competitors, our ability through that footprint to react to those seasonal spikes. The best response that we can give, the best service that we can provide comes from understanding what you're going to need. So the sooner we can understand that and plan for it, the better we can react and be there when you need it. Sitting down with your local contact, talking about what your projection is for the holiday season, allowing us to kind of be a part of that planning process so that we can be ready to service what you need.